NBC answered with blocking the video. Not only was it demonetized, it was blocked. All right, I want to end with this today. This story right now is about me. I don't like to do this all the time, but sometimes it is good for you to know what goes on behind the scenes, and it's good for me to make a plea for support. And what happened yesterday, I did a video about Donald Trump attacking Seth Meyers, and in that video, I played a small section of video from Seth Meyers' show, which NBC answered with blocking the video. I didn't even know, because I don't check that particular email account, until I woke up this morning to a bunch of different emails from people daily at Dollemore.com saying, hey, where was the full show yesterday? Because all of the videos I do in a day, we compile them into one long show that posts at 8 p.m. on YouTube and 9 p.m. Eastern time on Facebook. And it was not only was it demonetized, it was blocked. Not by Seth Meyers, folks, not by some employee working for Seth Meyers, but by NBC corporate. I got this email. Hi, Jesse Dollemore. Very cheerful when you're telling me that you're blocking my content from being watched, that you're blocking the message, that you're stifling my ability to communicate with my audience. Hi, Jesse Dollemore. Copyrighted content has been detected in your video. 60 Minutes hid this Trump interview segment, and Kash Patel uses government as Uber. November 3rd, 2025. As a result, your video has been blocked and can no longer be played on YouTube. This is not a copyright strike and does not affect your channel. And this was brought to you by Late Night with Seth Meyers, NBC Universal audio video blocked globally. Now, the reason I'm coming to you is because if you have been on the fence about supporting this work that I do in independent media, now might be the time to get off the fence. $2 a month you can support, which helps me avoid worrying about situations like this. Look, one, it's demonetized. That's a bummer. I know this is a weird job. It's a goofy job. I get all kinds of people saying, go get a real job. YouTube's not a real job. You know, tell that I've been doing this for nearly 10 years, and it is. It is a real job. I take great care in what I do and what I say and how I behave. I know it may not seem like that to you because I'm more bombastic than others in this space, but I believe my style and my voice is absolutely needed in this moment, maybe especially in this moment. And your support of this work in independent media would go a long way to help avoid this kind of bullshit and tactics from corporate media, because my use of Seth Meyers' clip was 100% justified and legal under fair use exceptions under U.S. copyright law. 100%. It was commentary and critique and talking about things that are greatly in the public interest. Now, I believe I have appealed this. I believe it will be reversed, but that's after the fact. This is an hour of content here that is being blocked. It's 0 views right now. 0 people saw this, and it was alarming enough to the audience that they reached out to me and let me know, like, hey, holy shit, something's going on. So anyway, please, you can go to patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast. $2 a month goes a long way towards supporting this work. You can also become a channel member on YouTube. Click the join button below, or you can go to Dollemore.com and buy a t-shirt or a mug or a sticker or the children's book that my best friend wrote this last year. It's called The Grateful Child. All of those purchases go a long way to supporting independent media and the truth and the fight against fascism and authoritarianism in the United States. Anyway, I love you very much. I appreciate you very much. I'd love you to sound off about this. I will give my number and my email address, and you can just comment below. It is 714-576-4054. And of course, as always, you can email me daily at Dollemore.com. I will leave you with this. We put together a little ad spot, I guess, about the book, The Grateful Child. Christmas is coming up. This would be a great opportunity to buy this book that is not only a children's book. This could absolutely be a gift that you give to your parents, showing appreciation for all of the gifts that sometimes people take for granted and don't talk about. Anyway, I love you very much. Be genuine. Take care of one another. Many of you are aware that my dear friend and brother of choice, not of blood, Brett McAfee, suffered a near-fatal medical emergency last summer while our families were on vacation in Scotland. I appreciate to no end the outpouring of support for Brett that you all gave. And I'm also very happy to report that he is safe and healing and working that long path of recovery. What I've probably not told you about Brett is that beyond being an excellent friend, he's also a talented writer. We have been the best of friends since we were kids, and I have been continually inspired by his creativity and by the truly singular take that he has on life. Over 2 decades ago, he wrote a poem called The Grateful Child. It's an acknowledgement of all the simple strengths that we tend to overlook. Written from the perspective of a young person, multiple grateful children express gratitude to their parents for the elements that make them who they are. The accounting of these everyday gifts inspires a clear reminder that we should not take anything for granted. I've shared Brett's remarkable poem with numerous people over the years, and a reoccurring response is that this should be a book. Well, we finally decided to listen to those people. The Grateful Child is not only a children's book for adults in your life, it's also an adult's book for children in your life. Everyone will appreciate its straightforward yet elegant celebration of life's little endowments. Click the link below to pre-order now, or simply scan this QR code and order your copy or copies today. But this being an illustrated book, we could not survive on the words alone. To pair with Brett's touching words, we searched all over for an illustrator who could bring The Grateful Child to visual life. We landed on somebody right here in the community from this show. Leah Farshid is an internationally acclaimed illustrator who, like you, is also an audience member. The moment we saw the first images that Leah drew to accompany Brett's text, we knew we had a perfect combination. It brings me tremendous joy to share my best friend's beautiful poem and Leah's spectacular images with the world. Everyone can benefit from The Grateful Child, just as I benefit from Brett's lifelong friendship. Share this beautiful book with your children. Share it with your parents or other relatives. The Grateful Child is an easy and exceptional way to show appreciation for someone in your life, young or old. Support someone you love and support this channel by giving The Grateful Child. Click the link below to pre-order now, or simply scan this QR code. I am pretty sure your children need a copy. And your mom, your nieces and your nephews, your Grandpa Charlie too. Don't forget Grandpa Charlie. I think he'd love this. Make The Grateful Child a part of your life. It has been such an excellent part of mine.